city drivers, for the most part, do not care about cars. A lot of them never learn to parallel park, and so they just play bumper cars. Welcome back, guys. We are going for a Sunday morning coffee run, or should I say energy drink run. I feel like an energy drink today. Hope everybody had an amazing 4th of July. Mine was pretty low key. Didn't drink at all, which was nice. Nice to take a break. I mean, break from drinking on a holiday, I should say. Went with the C4 today. Zero sugar fruit punch. Gonna be another hot one. Gonna be another hot one. This GoPro will probably overheat. Hopefully not. I gotta open this up. Should have opened it up earlier. A lot of traffic for a Sunday morning. I say that every Sunday morning when I go for a drive now. Somebody pulled over on the road here. Hopefully it's not a cop. Right when I start to pick up the pace. Wanted to try a new camera angle with the GoPro hanging from the rear hatch, but it didn't look that good, so we're just sticking with this. This is kind of just impromptu today, quick drive. Gonna ramble a little bit. Got a guy on the road here. Car's driving great. Car is driving great. So I am considering starting another YouTube channel, or actually seriously considering. It's just going to be lifestyle content. I love to go out to restaurants, you know, going to trails, hiking, going to different hikes around the country, little things here and there just for fun. So what do you guys think of that? I figured I got to put that stuff on a different channel because you have, you know, car people aren't necessarily going to be interested in that. I know some of you are, but I'll start another channel for that. Maybe do some food reviews too. Real simple stuff. Keep it fun and really casual. But that's been on my mind lately. I was considering getting a drone, but it's a lot of work to do that right. And I'm pretty good with vlogging. I guess I should just stick with vlogging. I'll tell you, this car is still a lot of fun. People hate on these cars. This car is still a lot of fun. It's running strong today too. Haven't driven it in 2 weeks and it's been hot as hell. A couple of fun turns here. And some roadkill. Go around that. This car handles pretty good, man, for what it is. Yeah, they're much better handling cars, but for a 21-year-old car, it's good enough for me. I don't have to have the latest of everything, the flashiest, coolest, craziest cars, although I love that stuff. I love Ferraris, I love Lamborghinis. We talk a lot about them, especially on Instagram and TikTok. I do want to get into a Porsche 911 eventually, but I'm also the type of person, I'm not going to do it unless I can effortlessly afford it. Like this car, I can pretty much effortlessly afford. I mean, I don't want to wreck it, obviously, or have to rebuild the motor. Nobody wants to have to do that with anything. So yeah, before I get a Porsche, I'm going to make sure that I am really 1000% ready. And I've just had so many things going on in the last 10, 15 years of my life. I moved to New York City to pursue acting, studied acting at New York Film Academy. And this was after going to Georgetown for grad school. So I've spent a lot of money on education and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my choices. Got Got a business degree from Maryland for undergrad. Although I do not like the idea of working for corporate America. I like doing my own thing. It's another story. But anyway, what am I getting at? I've spent a lot of money on school. I've spent a lot of money pursuing acting, living in Manhattan. I worked as a private personal trainer, and I did make really good money. I worked at a high-end social club called the Core Club. Worked with a lot of multi-millionaires, you know, 100 million, 500 million, even some billionaires. Josh Harris, who bought the Commanders, is a member there, to give you an example of the caliber of people there. So I met a lot of people, great for connections, made good money, really good money. About as much money as you can make as an independent personal trainer. I had a lot of fun doing that. The Z was in storage that time. I did drive it here and there when I had time, but it was in storage in Maryland. And that's one of the reasons why it stayed in good shape and low mileage, is because I wasn't driving it all the time when I lived in New York City. I didn't want to spend $500 to $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month for a parking space. Ridiculous. I don't care how much money you're making. That's just insane. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're a billionaire, what's the difference? But for me, yeah, I wasn't going to spend that. And then you don't need the car up there. I mean, to get out of town on the weekends, absolutely. And then, of course, you're not parking on the street, because people do not give, people do not care in New York. They will, yeah, you don't park on the street in New York unless you absolutely have to. And it's, you know, maybe if you're going out to dinner, and you can park in front of a good restaurant or something, but even that's risky. There's just too many nut jobs wandering around the city, and too many idiot drivers. City drivers, for the most part, do not care about cars. A lot of them never learn to parallel park, and so they just play bumper cars. I do want to get press cars. That's one of my goals, is to get press cars for this channel, and to do more ride-alongs with friends, although that's just been really tough to schedule, unfortunately. I know I've been promising some ride-alongs, but A, I'm particular about who I ask, and B, I've been really busy, so it's been tough to schedule that, but we are going to get to it, I promise. And I'm registered with the Washington Press Association. I want to start reviewing cars on this channel, driving cars and reviewing cars. So we're going to start doing some of that. We've got a new Miata behind us. I like the latest Miata. It's not, you know, those have grown on me. I used to think, oh, I can't drive a Miata, it's too small, but they're kind of cool. I'm trying to be open to different types of cars and appreciate different things. Since we're headed in this direction where everything is going to be big and heavy and the same and boring and electric. I mean, nobody wants that, really, except for non-car people. And I'm thinking with the other channel, the lifestyle channel, I can tie that into the cars. Like if we go on a drive in the Shenandoah Skyline Drive, we can do POV drives in the car for the car channel, and then I can get out and do some of the trails, or go out if I'm out to eat somewhere, you know, put that on the other channel, because some of you aren't necessarily going to want to watch all that. So those are my thoughts. And then it's more money, potentially. That's the goal, is to start making a living doing this, which I'm not doing. I'm monetized now, so thanks for that. I appreciate you guys for helping me get there, but we need to step it up. I need to get the views out there. So like the videos, share the videos. I appreciate it. Any just even a little comment, like a thumbs up, makes all the difference in the world to content creators like me. It really does. Just a thumbs up, man. Ah, beautiful day. Headed over to my uncle's later, gonna go swimming. My aunt and uncle are in Riva near Annapolis, if you're familiar with Maryland. And we're gonna go swimming, celebrate 4th of July with the family, a little late, just because we couldn't all get together until that day, so that should be fun. Looking forward to that. I used to drink these drinks all the time. Not necessarily this brand, but although they were always sugar-free. Never could drink the sugar ones. I figured if I am going to drink them, I don't want the damn calories. Accord V6 in good shape, kind of like mine. You guys can't see it. It's off camera. I should just get a damn radar detector. Not that I have to go 80, 90 miles an hour everywhere, but I do like to have fun on the back roads. Nothing drives me crazier than when somebody pulls out in front of you and doesn't accelerate. It's like the most avoidable situation ever, you know? It hit 98 degrees the other day. Really, really hot for Maryland. When it gets that hot, I think, maybe I should put air conditioning in the garage. I was watching Hamilton Collection, and Christian von Koenigsegg was giving him a tour, and he pointed to his Miata. I guess MX-5 Miata outside. Pretty cool that a guy that builds some of the wildest supercars in the world still drives his Miata. I mean, how cool is that? Not that I am the greatest driver, because I am far from it, but what is wrong with people? Why can't, I mean, people need to pay attention and be aware of their surroundings is what it is. Pay attention, be aware of your surroundings when you're driving. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.